I am back, baby, I am back. If you watched the video I did last time out, about 5 days ago, you would have seen I was in a pretty bad spot. I was feeling depressed, I was anxious in the mornings when I woke up, I was feeling very demotivated. I really felt like I was stuck in a little rut, and I was, pretty much everything went pear-shaped, right? So I wanted to film a video on what steps I took. I documented this process on my Instagram, but I wanted to give a video for you guys of what I actually did to start feeling better, feeling more engaged and enthusiastic when I get up, and start, well, just doing shit and feeling better. Now, one of the first things I did was get out in nature and just try and absorb all the energy from the nature itself. And there's science that proves this really does help your mental health, your state of mind, and it helps me really collect my thoughts. So I'm going to go to this spot I know, which overlooks the water, which I'll take you to while I go through this video. I think you're going to appreciate that, and that's something that certainly helps me. So if you can find somewhere that you can get outside, and if you've got something, if you're lucky enough to have something outside like I have, great. If not, just getting outdoors and doing something is also beneficial. Another good thing about being out here, every single person that I've come across has said good morning, open for conversation. Everyone's super friendly. It's just something about this environment of being out here. Look at that, we're starting to see the view, almost at where we're going to get to. It's just something about it that really lifts the mood. But yeah, next thing I did was I wanted to look at pinpointing where the feelings were coming from and really isolate some practical things that I can put in place to start feeling better. So why don't you head over to home, Scott? He'll take you through the process. Thanks, Bush Scott. So first thing we want to do is grab our journal, or piece of paper, pen, pad, whatever you want. Grab your tea and some pens and get started. So first thing we want to do is pinpoint, like my little pin I'm drawing there, my little pin. So pinpoint, what are the problems? So what are the things that how am I feeling? Like, what is the actual situation? So for me, I was feeling demotivated. I was feeling anxious. Okay, so listing out those things. Once I did that, I then looked at, well, what can I do? What is in my control that I can take action on to change, to help, to get me out of this rut, to get me out of this mood, to get this mindset switched, to flip the script? What are the list of things that I can do? And I then list those things out. I found this process really helpful. It enabled me to get what's going on inside my head down onto paper and really get a visual, a bird's eye view of what is going on in my head and what are some of the things that I can take action on now to change, to start making me feel better, to start making me feel happier, start making me feel more engaged, enthusiastic, motivated in my days when I wake up. So morning routines and evening routines, that was the next thing that I looked at. Now, this is really about gaining control of my day and not letting the day control me. So you can put whatever you want in your morning routine, really up to you. What are the key things that get you going? Obviously exercise, a lot of mindset work. So yeah, just getting it in check, making sure that you're getting the blood flowing, you're getting the mindset going, you're starting your day without any phone or blue screen, anything like that. And finishing evenings, just chilling, calming down and really thinking about the things that you're proud of. Try and pinpoint a win from the day. And really, when you're setting up your day, really think about the things like choose the mood, right? Choose the mood. Choose how you're going to feel. Choose the emotions and the actions that you want rather than just aimlessly going around. This is the hardest thing when you start kind of rut. But you might start your morning routine small and then build it up. Or if you're like me, I have one that I absolutely love. I just have to do it. So I set an alarm. I make sure it wasn't anywhere near me. I had it planned out very
precisely. I made sure I laid everything out the night before so there was no excuses, no obstacles, just making it as easy as possible to do. But getting that morning routine, oh geez, just that alone was one thing that really started flipping the script on how I was feeling. This one for me was just was breaking the pattern. And for me, having a boogie in the lounge room, pumping the tunes and just going crazy, going nuts, looking like an absolute idiot, but who gives a shit? Something's going to break the pattern. So if you're sitting there thinking of all the negative thoughts and this one, and this one, just break it with something crazy, like start laughing really loudly or scream out loud or just give it a... and start thinking of all the positive things and the positive reframe. And that is something that can help if you do that periodically throughout the day when you have those negative thoughts kicking in. That was very, very helpful for me, as crazy as it sounds. Reconnecting with your goals and your purpose, like have two, for me I wrote down 2 big goals. That was spotted. 2 big goals, and I also had a goal that I wrote that was to do with the now, and really writing out my purpose and my reason, my why. I'm here now, actually. Just give me a second. Up here. Yes, this is a spot. So really writing out my reasons and my why of why I'm doing it, and just going through that and visualizing that, thinking about that, and really reconnecting with it. The whole reason why I do what I do, and that gives me motivation to want to get up. So whatever your goals are, if you don't have any, then just write a couple of goals. If you haven't got a vision or anything like that, I've got videos on that I'll link here for you. So really look to connect with the goal, a couple of macros and the micro right now, and the reasons why you want to do those things. Like I like to have reasons for myself and then have reasons for other people, like my kids, right? That gives me huge motivation to go, hang on a second, shit, yeah, my kids, man, like I want to achieve these things. I want to be a better version of myself. I want to feel happy. I want to feel joyful, not just for myself, but because I want to be a role model for other people and for my kids, so I can bring value to people's lives. So for you, try that as well. That was super helpful. So I'm here. I'm going to stop talking because I just wanted to show you something. Yep. Oh, man, that's so good. So I'm just going to sit here for a bit and soak up this beautiful river, picturesque.